Hi guys.
So my name is Nino,
So my name is Lulu.
and this is Thriving at Love
And relationship.
Welcome to Thriving at Love
And relationship.
Okay.
Why are you rushing our audience?
So
Sorry, we don't like to be rushed.
What are
We're
we
getting into the flow
sorry.
of the conversation.
sorry, flow chat. Continue.
So how was your day today?
My day was good. How was yours?
Alrighty, we're here for serious business.
Yeah. So today, I'm sure you guys already know that our card game is out. Yeah. And this is just in a bid to, we say promote. We won't say promote, but to just show you how useful
Okay.
it will be to you.
So I'm giving you a tip.
A tip, yeah. Or a snippet of what is within the boundaries of this card game.
Okay. What he said.
Like we have said, there are a lot of people, especially in this generation, like they are tired of the talking stage.
Yeah.
So we are trying to help you. What we say? We're trying to help you in the talking stage, or help you.
True, yeah. We're trying to help you. Yeah.
I'm sure you're tired of asking what's my favorite color have you eaten?
I'm
trying to help you give depth to your talking stage. Maximize your talking stage. And we believe that if you can ask all the questions within these 7 categories, I mean, they're not exhaustive, but the beautiful thing about these questions is that they are leading questions.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There's no yes or no. It helps you to even transcend into another. And in all the dates that you go on, if you carry this card game, you have just to talk about.
How many cards we even have here? Do you know?
I have up to like 80 something inside. So even if you take 2 per date.
As in, how many days
do you want to have before you know if you should enter a relationship with the person? By the time you want to ask some, like maybe 5 questions, you should know if this person is a potential.
Yeah. And even when you start dating,
because some of you might not
get
have
to know
had
the
those
person
conversations.
better. Yeah.
And even if you are married, I think that it will help to strengthen your bond in your marriage. So
we're gonna get into the flow like a flow walker. Card game by Nino and Lulu.
Thank God it's not mixed paper. Listen.
Alrighty.
So
put it here.
Let's pick the first one.
Question 1.
Da-da-da. Okay, now this question is on physical attraction. So it's yellow. So yellow is physical attraction. If you buy the card game, you see it at the back. Yellow is physical attraction. Just for like a anyways, so this question goes thus. If my physical appearance changes during marriage, what will you do?
I will help you go to the gym.
I will help you go to the gym.
I'll go to the gym with you.
I will affect what you think of this hunk as is your husband.
Ew.
If I have a giant pot belly, I start losing my hair, and I'm just quite overweight.
It will be a huge adjustment.
I know it's
physical adjustment.
What will you do?
What will I do? I'll get to the root of what the problem is and help you solve it.
So it will affect your perception.
It will, because I married you.
I loved was inside my heart.
My love, before I saw your heart, I saw you. So I did and love what I saw, and I would like to keep it at that.
No problem.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I remember. Anyway, maybe you say this gist, or maybe I'll give you gist. But anyway, yeah. If that happens, I will help you get back in shape. So even if it means both of us jogging together, I gotta do it. If it means me changing your diet, we got it. If your hair is falling off, I mean, I don't really care much about hair, but I don't think, because you have a lot of hair, I don't think you ever have receding hairline, so that's not a problem.
Okay.
You're good, honey. You're good.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's good to know. For me,
but for me, something happens.
If something happens,
you lose one eye. Hey, we go buy goat's eye.
Or maybe my hand has gotten cut off.
Machine hand.
So I can only know how to press.
It'll be hard. But we are here.
Well, contrary to what my wife says, no matter what, physical appearance.
My thought. I remember one time, some months ago, I just put on a little tiny weight in the wrong places. And I remember my husband with so much venom and anger told me, when next are you going to the gym? I'm like, this is actually a very, 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 very uncaring and unloving way to point out my physical flaws.
I did not say it with venom.
You did, baby. You did not say it with love anyway.
One reason you love me was because of my ability to call things.
No, but you have to say it with love and kindness.
I agree.
If I was a bad, and I remember telling you that I usually tell you these things with love, and I need to inculcate that in your feedback as well. So yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, if your physical appearance changes in marriage, it will affect you. But one thing I would do is I would voice it out. I'm like, if it's something within your control, I would voice it. For example, obviously, when you get pregnant, you're gonna
what?
You're gonna
whatever.
But there's like grace period, so I'm not going to say after you get pregnant, I go to the gym and everything, but I can push some things in just to say.
So you're only just to point it out. You're not going to help me.
The question is about physical appearance. What will I do?
So you're not going to help me with this.
What will I do?
My question. So you're not going to help me with this.
It's my own. What will I do? This I will not help you. But today jump. I'm not done now. When I'm saying I'm doing that, I'm going to initiate some processes that will help you. Because I can't help you gym. I can support you to gym, but you have strong head. So I will say things that will make you want to gym.
Wow, so you insult me?
I won't insult you, but I will say some things that will make you think. Because I know how to get, because your head is, Lord has blessed you with a very good head. But I will have to put some things there to make you want to motivate you positively towards your physical. And that's just me being honest. I'm not going to lie and say, because obviously I love you for what is within you, but I love what is without you very well. So and if that changes, it will be a huge adjustment. But we're not obviously, marriage is not going to scatter, but we are going to have to work towards.
Do you think it will affect your
sexual
intimacy?
Yes, of course.
Yikes.
No, it's not as if we can't lie about it now. Sexual for men, what stimulates sexual is what they see. For women, even if you have an overweight husband or whatever and they don't really like it, but the man is very, very caring and everything, it's easier for them to get aroused. But for men, it's not as if it's the only thing, but it has a good effect on how that will happen. Because I don't want that to happen, I have to go to the bottom of it. See that something happened and all that you get. So and that's why you need to be honest with yourself. It's not you're going to go online and be like, nothing will happen, I don't mind, I love you as you are, and then you enter marriage and a lot of things can happen that can cause physical appearance to change, So, but that's my take.
Question 2.
What color?
Calm down, love. These are past experiences, and it's orange.
Okay.
Orange. Alrighty. Do you think it's okay to be in contact with your ex? I have not finished the question.
The way I heard the question, I knew what it was. No. There's no. The scripture says you must live to cleave. Your ex is your ex, so you must live to cleave with the new person. I don't see why. I don't even understand it. That's just me personally. So you might have a different.
But what if you work in the same place with your ex?
Strictly professional. It's too strict. You cannot be asking your ex what they ate, how did they eat.
What if they're not feeling well?
That's fine. You don't need to be the person.
Wow.
Because especially if you are in a relationship. If you are in a new relationship, you have to cut off ties because it's not fair. You're putting the person in the relationship on an unfair playing ground. They now have to battle with somebody else's, attention. Especially if you have sexual relations with the person, come on now. Statistically, your brain still responds to, for example, if you have an ex or you have sex with somebody, statistically, they've proven that if they even call the person's name, the brain waves respond to that person's name. Not even talk of seeing the person, because neurological pathways are already built once you have sex with somebody. So not even talk of into Bible. Biologically, you will still respond. So don't tempt yourself, please.
Well, what I think is that you shouldn't be contact your ex.
Just call one or two of them.
Yeah, I agree with you. You shouldn't be in contact with your exes. And that's because solely because, like you had said, you're putting the new person in a difficult situation, because it's almost like if we're holding hands now and your ex is somewhere around the corner, you're talking to her, I'll not be thinking, so the way I've held hands with you now is the same way you've held hands with that person. It's almost like the person in your life is a constant reminder of what you shared with that person.
Exactly.
And we don't want that. So no.
And that's our opinion.
Yeah, and that's what you should do. Next question.
Okay, physical attraction again. Wow. What's your best character trait in a person?
In a person, not in you. Because you're my person.
What's the best character trait in a person? What's the best, like, if you see somebody, what should the person have?
Okay. You have to be clean. Smell nice, look nice.
That's not character, but okay.
Oh, sorry, character traits. Oh, sorry. Okay, character trait. Okay, you have to be kind. Yeah, you have to be a kind person. You have to be... Is wisdom a character trait?
No.
What's that?
I don't think wisdom is character. I think wisdom it has to do with up here. Character. You can be kind and be foolish.
Is foolishness a character trait? Would you say it's yet so?
I think foolishness is yet. Because when you tell, if you insult someone and say you are an idiot or you are a fool, don't think you are talking about the person's heart. I think it's how the person reasons and believes. Wisdom is here.
Okay.
I think character traits, things like selflessness, pride comes from the heart, not from the head. That's what I
okay, so humility for me then.
Yeah.
You need to be kind, you need to be humble, you need to be patient.
My issue now with my wife here is that she has failed the question yet again. First of all, we said best character trait. She said smell nice. Second, we said best character trait. She has listed more than one.
More than one now.
But it can't be more than one if he's best.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
Let me answer my own question.
Best too. She's mentioning three.
I can have two bests. Okay. I'm God's best choice. You're God's best choice. Somebody else is God's best choice. And we are more than one.
So we continue.
Thank you.
That's
so, be kind.
Yeah. You can continue with your...
That's the best. That's my top. Be kind. That's my top character trait. Oh yeah, Albert Einstein. What's your...
Funny enough, my best character trait in somebody is integrity. And integrity for me is not...
Oh my God, when we're dating, you said you're going to do this, you did not do it, you're not a woman of your words. I'm like, calm down now. It's not really like that.
Your character trait. Did I attack your character trait? For me, is if you say, I'm going to do this on Monday, do it on Monday. If you borrow money from me and say, I'm going to pay you back by 12 p.m., I will text you by 11:59.
I mean, but if they can't do it, they need to come back.
They need to let you know. So integrity is not just, I said this. There's some extenuating situation, but if you say we're traveling somewhere, or let's go for a job interview, and you say 10 p.m., you're there by 10 p.m. You know, like for me, it is just, that's just for me. Like if you can't make it, say I can't make it. Do you understand? So I think for me, integrity is one of the ways my dad also raised us. Because my father is the kind of person that says,
I'll do this.
If he says I will do this, I cannot remember my father telling me with his mouth, I will do this, and he has never done it.
Yeah,
if he cannot do it, he will never say I will do it. So I think for me, the best character trait in a person, if I'm looking at, let's say I'm trying to date somebody, if I'm doing business with somebody, I always look for those traits. Like, are you the kind of person that says this particular thing, and then we are saying this particular thing? So I think that's just one.
So does that mean that I failed your integrity test recently?
When?
I said I was going to make burger and I made noodles.
Yes. And I was quite shocked.
Well, I came back to now tell you that I couldn't go.
You will say when the time is, you will say it's 3 p.m. I'll check. It's 2:45.
Because you need to hurry.
But see, I'm married. I can't do anything about it.
Yes, I'm not a person of integrity.
God is working on you.
This is on self-awareness, and I don't know what this color is. What color is it? Is it orange? Red?
Orange. You just pick.
Did I just pick orange?
Yeah, glasses.
But is this really red, Joe? It's like a...
Please ask the question.
It's a...
Ask the question.
What are your pet peeves?
Someone who is not integrous. Pet peeves.
Baby, pet peeves is not 18 of the heart or the head.
Oh, my own is hard.
It's just a...
I'm joking. So for my pet peeves, someone who is rude, unnecessarily rude, has a nasty attitude. I don't know how to deal with catty people. Just unnecessarily rude. You know, someone who is, so I don't know how to put it. Someone who doesn't know but likes to perform like they know.
Our pastor will say that is it foolishness or
I
that way?
don't know what it is, but if you don't know, say you don't know. Like someone who doesn't like to take feedback, like it's not self-aware. Like you don't know something and you like to form like you know. I don't know. I don't want to say I hate, but I dislike people like that. Like if you don't know, just check online, you know, or just find out. But when you try and form like you know, but it's someone who does not even want to develop themselves.
Your pet peeves are quite strong there.
I hate mediocrity.
Oh wow.
Now she mean that my pet peeve. Now me get the peeve.
Don't be angry.
Okay. So mediocrity. Okay. Which is, if you're not excellent at anything you do, you're always just very, very laissez-faire. You don't add any effort to things. I don't like people like that. And then, I said, someone who is... Yeah, I think that's... I think someone who doesn't care about the people that can't give anything back to, like, the common man. Like, you're just... I won't call it...
Should they look down on people?
Yes, when you look down on people that cannot pay you back or do anything to, like, you just look down on others. I get very when you
so
can
all
easily
your pet
deceive.
Peeves kind of revolve around character.
Yes, for me, that's for me. How about you?
One of my major pet peeves is people who are disorganized, not organizing what they do. It baffles me. Yeah, that's like you can't just think, because the way I think is I think structurally and systematically, right? So when I see somebody doing something that is like,
I just remember.
What do you remember?
Well, you can't say it online.
Okay, yeah.
I lose some friendships.
it throws me off balance. Right? That's one thing. One of my pet peeves is people who chew with their mouth open, or who chew.
I think that one is a character too.
Who just chew and they are talking and I can see the food in your mouth. We can never be friends. It's not possible. Like you're chewing and I can hear the sound of your mouth. No, it's not possible. Like I'm thinking about it and I'm getting irritated. Yes, that's another thing. Thirdly, people are just slow. Like you're not quick to think. You're not quick to act. You're not quick to be intuitive. I don't like it. Again, that's one of my pet peeves. And what else? Okay, uncleanliness is kind of has to do with organization too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I don't like people that are loud too.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
That's good. Do I have any other pet peeves?
Disorganization, the first one.
Babe,
your shoe used to be here. Your bracelet is there. Your shirt is here.
So you know what? We're just going to settle this in the comment section. So let me tell you the difference between my wife and I. And because me, I don't like to be boxed. So let me ask you now, if this is organization, so for example, I'm a man of convenience. She's a woman of, it must be like this.
Orderliness.
So if I lie down on my bed, I'll put my slippers by my bed because it's convenient for me.
That's fine. That's not a problem.
That I will just took my leg inside.
Nobody's arguing with that.
My wife, however, will remove the slippers, put it in the wardrobe on the other side.
That's not true.
And I have to walk. So
babe,
that's how you are.
No, shoes is when you come back from work. Put your shoes back in the wardrobe. But what you do is that because you're wearing the next day, you now put it at the foot of the bed.
Is that not convenience?
I will not trip and fall.
Is that not why are you on that side of the bed? First of all, is that not convenience? Number two, for example, my wife's gonna be like, if I get back, because I'm tired, I put my clothes on the bed. The fact is that when I'm going to sleep, I will never sleep with clothes on the bed. I will eventually go and put it in. But she wants to do it now. So is that disorganization or that's convenience? For me, it is. For example, I can eat food now and I'll leave the plate here. But the fact is that I will never go into sleep with that plate there. I will go and do it later because right now I'm eating food. My food is digesting. I want to press my leg. When the food is done digesting, I carry the plate to the kitchen. Please, is that disorganization?
Yes, baby, it is. Things are meant to be done properly.
She will say,
right
let me give you another one. No, this one.
Okay.
No, let me give you another one. Water poured in the room. My wife want me to go to the kitchen, go and get the mop and come and clean the water. When I can just leave the mop inside the room.
Take the mop back outside.
But we can buy mop for different areas in the room. Then you don't have to go anywhere.
But babe, you know what? We have had this conversation.
Please, this one, no. You know, they say don't bring your issues to social media. You see this one? Please, in the comment section, let us know.
What's the next question?
Please, I think this is the last question.
I don't know. Depends on our time.
All right. So, what's your take on long distance marriage? This is mindsets and ideology. What's your take on long distance?
What's the color?
It's
good. What's the color?
It's burgundy.
Which are all these colors?
It's burgundy. All right.
All my mindset. Oh, definitely. I don't subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Long distance marriage. And the reason because growing up, maybe it's from my experience, but it kind of shaped my mindset about it. Growing up, my parents didn't. My dad had to travel for a long time. I didn't grow up with him, and I saw how that affected their marriage. It kind of also affected our upbringing as well. So I would say husband and wife should always be together as much as they can handle it. You know, when we get married, I told you, wherever you're going to, carry my bag and I'm going there with you. You're not going to be here because of work and then I'm somewhere else. No, we move wherever our head moves. Yeah, that's it for me.
I think for me, it's the same thing. I think as much as possible, there needs to be that, apart from the intimacy. I mean, first of all, as a man, for sex, wait for too long, you give the devil room to. But apart from that, you need to live together and be together as much as possible so that you guys can be of one man. Number two, I think the children need that image of a united front. I feel like it affects children when daddy has to be away for work or mommy has to be away for work and they don't see that much of a united front, because the image that God has in my belief is that unity. I know that sometimes work will happen, but anything that takes you away too long from your family.
In our parents' generation was work. This our generation is jackpot.
It's jackpot, exactly.
And school.
Exactly. And I think that anything that takes you away from your family too much is too expensive. And if it's a job, I think you just gonna. For me, I think it's going to be a tough decision. But I don't think you should do it. You should. I don't subscribe to long distance marriages. Okay. I always feel there's a way around it. So this is the last question.
Okay. This is on family culture, and this is grey.
Yeah.
Do you go to church together?
Do we go to church together?
This question is it framed properly? Some minor pronunciation error. Okay, should we go to church together?
Yes, I think that's it. Should we go to church together? Yes. I think we should. I think it also helps with
you always have this mindset,
the togetherness and the intimacy.
I
always had the mindset. I always had the mindset. Thank God they're asking me the question, and that's my answer. What's your own answer?
I badly want to cast you, but I have to be a good wife.
No, cast me. Cast your head outside.
I'll protect my head. I agree with my head that we should go to church together, because it does have some. It's kind of, first of all, like you said, intimacy. Because as you're going to church, you're talking about different things, right? And as you're coming back from church, you're discussing, oh, I learned this from church. Oh, this happened. I got this revelation. So I think it's a thing of intimacy, and also
to be together.
You should want to do it, right? So even if one person is always late, both of you will go late together, you know. So I think so.
I mean, I was on the mindset before. Let me just. And part of that also was because I didn't see that. I saw us going to church with my mom all the time, but I didn't see once or two occasions. My father saying, and the going to church is not as is like a drag. You let all of us go, and everybody's just afraid of that church. Like, and when the pastor says open to Joshua, and he's looking at you, like, where is your Bible? And like, you don't have Bible. 6 strokes for you after. I'm like, hey God. So
it was better to not
go to church with our father. So I always saw it. So I always saw. I didn't see that much of my father and mother going to church together. Sometimes, but it wasn't a culture. So I'm also wife can go to the same church, but don't necessarily have to go together. You know. So, but I think my mindset towards that has changed. So
and I'm happy it has, because like when you told me one day, hey, you can go to church and then I'll come here, I'm like, how? Oh my God, what? Because when we're growing up, it was like a thing of we're going to dress together, and then my mom used to dress us up so well. So it was like this family, the well-dressed family, were coming together, and then we'll now sit down on the same row, and then it was.
In church, they're trying to touch me. I would be I'm like, what's wrong with you? Let's listen to the word. But yes, sir. I believe that you should go to church together.
Take the next question. I think this should be our last question.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. So last question. What's your opinion or what's your view on interreligious marriage?
Interreligious marriage?
Marriage between people of different faiths?
No. Please, if you're Christian, be Christian. Get to marry a Christian. And the way how I will explain this is, Pastor Major once said something that blew my mind. She said, when you marry someone who is not Christian, it means that their father is not God, right? And so it means that both of you are not of the same upbringing. Mm-hmm. But if you are Christian, it means that we report to the same father, we hear the same father, right? Who is talking to me is God. Who is talking to the unbeliever or the person is not God, it's the devil. So it's like you're already bringing a clash in your marriage or in your home that you don't want to have. Yeah. Basically. I'm
also the same, right? I think if you want to know, read 1 Corinthians 7 in the Message or TPT version from beginning to end. I think when you hear Paul's exegesis on this matter, you will understand. But I don't believe in. I think, like you said, we're from the same kingdom.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think if you want to have a kingdom marriage, you marry someone from your kingdom. It's as simple as that. There's no other say, these people, we all worship the same God. Jesus said the only way is through, is through Christ. So that's all. So
we guess we've
come to the end of this episode, and we hope that you've learned a lot, and we hope that you can see how you can also build intimacy. So please go and get the cards. It's called Question to Ask with Nino and Lulu.
Yep.
And we'll put the details on how you can get it here in the comment section.
Yeah, you can go to our bio on Instagram.
Yep, and let us know how using these cards have helped your relationship.
Yes, and if you've bought, and don't just buy for yourself, buy for your brother, your sister,
exactly.
your auntie, for everybody.
Yep. All right, so once again, I'm Nino.
And I'm Lulu.
And this is Thriving at Love and Relationships.